In this video, I'm going to show you how to recreate the bell sound from See You by Depeche Mode using Novation's Peak polyphonic synthesizer. This track is taken from the album A Broken Frame, and during the recording sessions for this album, the PPG Wave synthesizer played a large part. The PPG Wave was revolutionary at its time due to its use as wavetables as a raw sound source. Fortunately, Peak also offers a selection of 17 different wavetables to use within its new Oxford oscillators. In this patch, I'm going to rely heavily on the wavetable Harsh. Okay, so from an initialized preset, I'm going to go into the OSC menu and under Wave More, select the Harsh wavetable. If I then select More from the waveforms on oscillator 1, I can scan through the shape, and that will give us various points in the wavetable. I've set that to about plus 34, and that gives us this quite sharp but slightly bell-like timbre. If I then go into oscillator 2, I'll bring that up and set that to a triangle wave. And I'm also going to take the shape of that to maximum just to multiply the waves so we get this really rich harmonic structure. And then I'm going to slowly bring oscillator 3 up. I'll set that to a sine wave. And I'm going to drop the octave of that to 16 foot, just so we have a fairly subtle sub-oscillator there down the octave. Mixed together, these oscillators give us this rich metallic timbre to then filter down. So I'm going to leave the filter set to 24 dB per octave, but I'm just going to bring the frequency down to about 110. Let's remove quite a lot of that higher frequency content. Make sure the key tracking is at the maximum, so now the filter frequency is tracking where we play on the keyboard, but we really do need that initial strike of that kind of bell sound. So I'm going to bring up the envelope depth, and let's then move on to the mod envelope 1. So here I'm going to set the decay and release to about 70, so we get fairly speedy decay and release, and then sustain to about 30. So if we keep a note held down, we still get some of the filter open. I'm going to set the attack to about 5. If you listen closely to the original, there is actually a very slight attack to each note. I'm then going to do pretty similar on the amplitude envelope, so I'll set the attack to around 5, and then bring the decay and release to 80 this time. So our amplitude envelope is slightly slower than the filter, and then the sustain to about 30. So we get this nice kind of bell-like sound. So that gives us pretty much the intro to See You by Depeche Mode, and it's pretty close to the sound from the PPG Wave. We could always add just a little bit of reverb just to fill out the stereo field a little bit. And we're pretty much there.